Hi and welcome back to the Elvish month. Today I want to show you the 3 best websites to use when you're learning Elvish languages from the Legendarium. So let's begin. So, when you're learning Elvish, you can definitely take the path of being a scholar, going to the original sources by yourself, the books, the Silmarillion, all the Elvish writings of J.R.R. Tolkien, and very many of them were published after his passing by his son, Christopher Tolkien. But since we live in this digital era, we can also use websites, which are sort of like conglomerates of all the information that we might need. So let me show you the 3 essential ones to use when you want to learn Elvish languages and when you're actually, doing that, learning them. So website number 1 is called Parvedelen. It's basically the greatest Elvish dictionary ever. It's focused on, the languages from the Legendarium, also adding some Adunaic and Black speech, for example. All the websites will be in the description. This one has the URL elfdict.com, so it's quite easy to remember. It features the original phrases from the Legendarium in many languages, also some fan-made ones, but most importantly, you can just look for any word, either an Elvish one, in Sindarin or Quenya, or in English, and then it gets translated to one of those languages just by typing the word you're looking for. For example, farewell. You get your answer. You also can choose between some older versions of these languages. For example, Gnomish, which is the earliest version of Sindarin, basically. This is basically a necessity, a dictionary that you can use just anytime you need a word or even a phrase. There's also a little community on this website, so I very much recommend it. Website number 2 is called Ardalambion, and it's basically the lexicon, the encyclopedia of everything related to the languages of Mr. Tolkien. So you have articles introducing you to them, you have information on grammar, the history of various languages, Sindarin, Quenya, even a little bit of Black speech. It's a great resource to learn the theory of the Elvish languages. So if you don't understand something, when it comes to the theory, the rules of these Elvish languages, you can come to Ardalambion and either, refresh your memory or learn something new, some more theory. So for now we have a dictionary where you can look up words and phrases. You have a website that you can learn theory from. One more thing that you need is something that gives you a path of learning, a full standardized path of learning with a community of people maybe that you can also, take advice from and interact with in Elvish. And that's where my Elvish community comes in. It's called Elvish Mafia, and you may already know about it. Basically, I put all of my video courses in there. So there's a full Sindarin course, a Quenya course, a tank war course, and even a course on my favorite memorization technique, associations. Thus, it's basically a community of like-minded learners that you can discuss fantasy, Tolkien related things with and speak Elvish with even. I basically compiled all the knowledge I could find from the original sources, some websites, what I've learned over the years, and created the first ever standardized path of learning for the Elvish languages. So check it out below, and with even 2 out of those 3 websites, you can actually start learning and speaking Elvish and getting basically very close to fluency. So with that, thank you for checking out the second video of the Elvish month. See you tomorrow with a very, very important lesson, and a very interesting one too. Naver!